everyone! So I am back with my what we need for our Sashiko-a-long, Sashiko-a-long. So today's video will be pretty short because this is just what you need to get together in order to do the Sashiko-a-long. And I know I said we were doing this in May, but it's going to bleed over into June, and that is just simply because, well, there were a lot of other things going on in May. If you didn't know about it, the Slow Yarn Crawl is starting, let's see, May 26th, so very, very soon, and it extends all throughout the summer, so you have plenty of time to slow crawl if you're interested. But let's get started. So what do you need for your Sashiko-a-long? Scissors. Scissors are very important. I have these really cute little bunny scissors that a friend sent to me ages ago. And you can see the paint is starting to chip on them and everything because I do use them a lot. So some scissors are always a good idea because of course we're working with thread. So we need scissors. We also need, well, you don't have to use a kit, but I'm going to use a kit. So this is a cute little bunny towel right here, bunny towel. And included in my kit is the fabric, so pre-printed fabric, and yes, I have started stitching this because I did it ages ago. Oh, I actually had a lot stitched. So there we go, pre-printed fabric with my bunny prints on it. Probably can't see it as well when it's all folded out like that. Hang on. So this is a really cute, it's just a basic bunny towel. It's not, it's kind of like a sampler. It allows you to try a lot of stitches, but so it's pre-printed. There we go. See, look at the bunny. And you also need your Sashiko needle. So here is the needle that came with my kit that I clearly had started using with it. And now my kit also comes with something really nice. This is the Sashiko thimble, which you actually put here, and you wear this on your middle finger and use it to push, because when you're doing Sashiko, it's all straight stitches, running stitches, and what you're trying to do is sort of push it together as much as possible and then shove it through, and so you use your little thimble. And this is just an inexpensive thimble. There are metal thimbles that are really nice. I should get some of those in. But anyway, so yep, little thimble. And then of course your thread, and when you prep your thread, it comes like this in a skein. And again, my kit came with everything in it. Yours may not, or you might be making up your own Sashiko-a-long, because this isn't a how-to, this is a join-in. So we're just going to have fun with making Sashiko. But you'll need your thread. We do sell thread. I have lots of colors, or you can also get white. And then when you prep your skeins, a lot of people go ahead and they will cut either one or both of those ends, depending on how long they want their sections, and then you use each of these in its entirety. Unlike embroidery where you would separate your threads out, for Sashiko you don't. So you use the entire thread as one. So there's that. Let's see. And then for mine, it has a little guide on the back in Japanese. But of course, you can use your Google Translate, and they do have diagrams, which is helpful. But it has some helpful things for like how to do French knots, how to use your thimble, how to start stitching, etc., etc. So, lovely little Sashiko. That's kind of all you need to get started. There's no hoop with this like you would with embroidery. Although I suppose if you really wanted to get one out, you could, but there's really no point. If you grab a kit like this, it'll have everything that you need in it except for your scissors, so you'll have to supply those yourself. Most of our kits come this way, but not all of them. We have one that's, what is it? The wave kit does not come with thread or the thimble or the needle. It's very inexpensive because it is just the pre-printed fabric. So that one, it's just fabric, you'll have to add to it. But this is a whole kit with everything in it, and so like when you look in the back, you can see the thread and even the needle in here, and down here it's really hard to see, but there's a thimble right there as well. So this one happens to be the bunny bag kit, because clearly I have rabbits and so I like bunnies. But we're going to do the bunny towel, or I'm going to do the bunny towel. Now I did order more of these. They aren't in yet still as of the filming of this video. I was hoping that they would be here, but they got stuck in customs because because my Japanese company that I worked with used FedEx instead of DHL when they shipped my package this time, and it got stuck in FedEx customs. So I'm clearly really impressed with that. I never have issues with DHL. Seems like I always have issues with FedEx now, so I don't know. Anyway, there we go. It's a little thing. I will put kind of what you need up on the blog, on the website. I will also put what we need in the description on our like little Sashiko-a-long video description. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna make the really, really cute little bunny towel, or I'm going to make it. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. I'm going to just like basically come on here. I'm going to stitch and talk to you while I stitch, and that's going to be our Sashiko-a-long. It's going to be very low key. You can do anything that you want in terms of Sashiko, or, you know, honestly, if you want to do something else, go ahead. Go ahead. But if you have questions about Sashiko, feel free to leave them in the comments on any of the videos. It's really a very straightforward art form. There's not a lot of finesse to it, and the hardest part is just, of course, always getting your stitch length the same, because that goes with tension and blah, blah, blah. So it's just like everything else. It's getting everything the same. So anyway, I'm kind of excited, and, you know, I've got a little bit of a one-up because I've already done a lot of this border. Well, I've already done most of that border. So I can go ahead and start with some of the fun stuff on the inside. I only have like this very small little piece to finish on the border, and then I can get started on all of the fun, it works better when I double it, all of the fun things on the rest of my hand towel. I suppose I could use this for bread. It'd be a really cute bread basket towel, and I do love making fresh bread. So, you know, that's something to think about. But anyway, if you are wanting to join in, what you need is a kit with thread, needle, and thimble, and instructions. Pre-printed fabric helps, plus scissors. Or you need fabric, you need a marking pencil or chalk, and you'll need to use one of the Sashiko books unless you feel like creating your own pattern. You need thread, you need a needle. A thimble is very helpful, I will say. It's very, very helpful. And again, scissors. So it's totally up to you which way you go, if you make your own or you start with a pre-printed kit. And we do have a lot of really fun ones. There's some cute little coasters. There's some other bags as well. So there's not just this bunny bag, because I do love the bunny bag, or the bunny towel, but there's also other ones as well. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and grab yourself a kit. We do have a 10% discount running. If you are on the newsletter list, you already saw that. But the discount code is summer, and it's just good for a week. So, like from today's date until, I don't know, a week from when this gets posted, which is, going to be what, May 23rd. So I'm posting this May 23rd. So anyway, now you know you have, the key for how to, go get 10% off your purchases. And we're going to get started with the Sashiko-a-long, hopefully, a little later this week or possibly next week. But again, like, I'm going to stitch and I'm going to talk to you, so don't feel obligated to join in right away. This is what we're probably going to do for the first half of June, and then we'll get into some other things, because remember, I have a whole list of stuff that I want to play with. Oh, not my dog, that's okay. Anyway, so I will take you all out to the garden and we'll see the little chickies, because they've grown up a ton. They're 3 weeks old now, almost 3 weeks old. They're really cute. And we have just, I'm looking at it right now, but like I have so many plants growing. My spinach came in beautifully, and I'm going to share all of that with you very soon. I just need to sort of knock the weeds back a little bit in the garden and get my sunflowers. I'm looking at them, which is why I'm looking over there. Sunflowers, my okra, my melons, my cucumbers, my tomatoes, my peppers, and my eggplants in. And I may not have all of those in by the time we go out to the garden, but we're going to go to the garden, we'll visit the chickies, we'll see the duckies, and we'll do some stitching too, so it'll be all kinds of fun. So anyway, I will see you all again soon. Make sure that you have liked and subscribed, comment on here, even if it's just, hey, I'm joining in, or ooh, that sounds fun, or whatever. It really helps us find new followers and to connect with other people. So please help us. Just saying. At least like us. At least like the video. You know, it's a tiny thing. Oh yeah, I liked that one. And that helps us too. So make sure that you have liked and subscribed to YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, that you're on our newsletter list. And then please take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, and craftually. I feel so much better when I get my 15 minutes of crafting in every day. And I'm going to be doing a lot more sort of chitty chat videos for the next month or so as we move into festival season. So I will be at Hoosier Hills on June 2nd and 3rd, and I am teaching there. I've got an intermediate tatting class. I'm teaching visible mending. We're doing a fun steeking class. And then there's one other. What's the other one I'm teaching? Oh my goodness. Oh, and beginning Mediterranean knotted lace. How could I forget that one? So there's all kinds of fun stuff happening there. I am teaching again at the IOLI convention. We're doing Mediterranean knotted lace and Babila for one class, and then the other one we're doing Shetland lace. Shetland lace, yes. And then I'll be teaching again in July at Fiber U in Lebanon, Missouri. So that one is still open. My beginning tatting class is full right now, but I do still have my using hand spun class. So we're gonna do lots of fun stuff, just an hour long. Like, we're gonna play with a bunch of stuff that I've made and hopefully try out some things and discuss it all. Anyway, should be a ton of fun. So I'll be at Fiber U, and then I will see you all at Palmetto in August. Palmetto Tat Days, where we're doing tatty stuff and a combined tatting and Mediterranean knotted lace class, which I think will be super fun. And I'm doing wire tatting there again. So again, just there's just all this stuff going on. I'm really excited about it. So I hope that I will see you all in the next few months, and get ready for the Sashiko-a-long. Go get your supplies if you're joining us. If not, feel free to just stitch along on whatever you're working on and hang out with me. So I will even try to schedule a couple of live videos so that we can hang out and stitch together. So I'll see you later. Have a good day.